Hey, this is Dread2PCG coming with another box opening. Today I'm going to be opening the last set that was released so far, Alien Battles. So far I already have Defenders box opening, A-Forces box opening, and I finally got the Marvel base set box opening on this channel. Time to do an Aliens battle. Again, I just like having the box openings here. There's nothing special having different box openings, but I just want to have one of each set. And I recorded this one when I first came out. I finally got it, and I recorded it, but I can't find the footage, so I was like, well, it's going to be a while till I buy another one, and my friend Rich really wants one, so I bought him one. I'm going to open this here, and just for the video, and you're going to see what comes in Aliens Battle. So, as you can see, it's a small set just like the Defenders, A-Forces, only two factions. You have the Xenomorphs and the Weyland Company, or just called the Company. Weylands, even though in movies they're usually evil, they're the good people in this set, and Xenomorphs are evil because that has a keyword with Blackheart and Ghost Rider. So what you get is Xenomorphs, the Company, you get tokens, and you get the new revised rulebook with new keywords and everything. Again, just like I said in the Marvel base set, I hope to just keep doing small books like this. Even when they do a large set, I still hope that the rulebook size is still the same. So these are actually good to have for beginners. This almost explains everything. If you have any problems, usually anyone in the community will be willing to help you out pretty fast. Okay, so that's that. I usually start with the one that starts numerically, so Company usually is the first one. So as of today, there hasn't been any new news on Marvel Legacy. The only thing I've seen so far in the community is that the tournament kit will be coming out soon, I hear. There's going to be 3 this year. So let's just start with main characters. So all the main characters for the Company are Ripley. There's just each one's from the different movie because she is the main character of the movie. So you have Warrant Officer Ripley, Lieutenant Ripley, Sister Ripley, and Ripley number 8. So you basically are making a deck revolving around Ripley, and each Ripley has different strengths. One of them is just pure equipment. The other one is a little bit more defensive, more aggro. I'll get into it when I start making different Ripley decks. So let's just start with the 1-drops. Newt, 0/1, 1 wound. When it gets attacked, you get to bounce it back to your hand. So it's almost like it almost feels like a Ant-Man Shrink, only you don't have another body. Varys, 2/1 range, 2 wounds. So when he gets a wound, you get to put a 1/1, -1/-1 counter on an enemy character, and it has a mobile. So it depends where you recruit it. As you can see, this is like the back row. There's front row up here. So if you put it on the front row, he stays in the front row. If you put him in the back row, he stays in the back row, unless card effect says otherwise. 2-drops, Kane. This is why Thanos got more busted. Helps you find resources faster. Another 2-drop, Captain Dillon. It's alright if you play a pure Company deck. And last 2-drop, Call. Probably one of the biggest staples in any deck so far because it powers up any character. CMO Clemens helps you heal wounds from your supporting character, and if you have the 2 resources, can help you heal wounds for your main character. 3-drop again, Parker, 3/5. It's okay. Bishop, you can pay a yellow and a earth to recruit him instead of recruitment costs. Christie, I feel like you're going to see more of these in any decks that play range, because if he stuns a defending enemy character and there are other characters with the same name, so anything with Swarm, Christie stuns those automatically. Brother Dylan, it just reminds me of, what's the name of that character in Defenders? Ooh, can't remember his name now. But like, there's a character where you just pick a character in your KO pile, shuffle into your deck, and you get equal attack and defense, equal to that character's attack and defense. Only this one, it only affects your main character. Private Hudson. So if anyone who's just getting this set and wants to know like how, if he's busted because of his first superpower, no, you have to pay a red for you want some of this. It's not just like when you meet the condition you just keep doing it. You have to pay a red in order to activate that superpower. Johanner, Ron Perlman, pretty good. He's a 5/5 for 6. But if you melee attack, or if he's in melee combat, he's technically a 10/10. Ash, I don't know how to build anything around that. And then Corporal Hicks, at the end of your turn, put 2 +1/+1 counters on each ready character, each other ready character, so he can't put it on himself. It's not bad for a finisher. You get equipments for the company. You don't get plot twists, so you get pulse rifles. Your equipped character gets range, and when it's attacking, it gets +3/+0. Also, you have the recruit cost, so it's 1. The recruit, this was a 2/1. Pay yellow, draw 2 cards. And Power Loader, you get +5/+5. You lose range and can't gain range. In order to play equipments, you have to have company members. And here's your multi-land for company. Generic, your generic plot twist. And your blue, your red, your yellow, and your earth. Different names, but they still count as your generic yellow, generic red, generic blue. You can have 2 different blue names. Like, you can have 4 of laboratory and 4 of these, because they're the same card even though they have different names. So that's the company. And next is Xenomorphs. A company is kind of starting to see more play, especially Ripley not Ripley number 8. Sister Ripley sees good play, and Ripley number 8 does too. Xenomorphs see good play with 2 of their main characters, and it's a good support group. So you have the Perfect Organism, the Queen, the Dragon, and the Newborn. So you see good games with the Dragon, sometimes with the Perfect Organism, mostly the Dragon. And hopefully, and mostly you see Xenomorph used as a support group for like Deadpool, Star-Lord, Spider-Man. So your 1-drops, Ovomorph, sorry. You get 4 of those. You get 8 Adolescent Xenomorphs, because you can play 8 in your deck, because it has keyword Legion. Xenomorph Ambusher. So all the Xenomorphs have Swarm, which means you can have multiple copies on the field. Not all of them, minus the supporting character versions of the main character. Leaping Xenomorph, it gets Flight during your turn. Ferocious Xenomorph, kind of self-explanatory what it gets. Salivating Xenomorph, pay yellow. If you have fewer than 3 cards in your hand, draw until you have 3. Acid Blood Xenomorph, if he attacks or defends and he has a wound, you put a -1/-1 counter on attacking or defending character. Or each enemy character in combat. Xenomorph Spitter, pay a blue, put -2/-1/-1 counters on a enemy character. Repeat this process for each other character named Xenomorph Spitter on your side. So if you have 2, you just keep doing it until you do it twice instead of once. Screeching Xenomorph, put +2/+2 counters on a character that has Swarm on your side, and each other character with the same name. So that ends with Swarm cards. Then you have the Dragon support. You have keyword Amplify, so you can pay space to heal a wound from the dragon, but if you amplify, meaning if you pay from discarding from your hand rather from your resource pile or your resource row, you get to heal 2 wounds. So the first superpower you do if you pay it from your resource, but if you amplify means you have to discard the resource from your hand to activate the second. You do heal 2 wounds instead of heal 1. So that's what you do if you amplify. You do more. So the perfect organism, you can pay yellow on your resource row to give it double its attack, or you can amplify it to triple its attack, and it has ferocious and it's 4/8. Newborn. During combat, you can pay a green to put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. To amplify it, you put 5 instead of 2. And the queen has keyword leader. You can pay a blue to search your deck for 2 Xenomorphs from your deck, hand, or KO pile. Put them on your field. If you amplify it, you put them into your hand. So if you amplify, you put them straight to the field. So the reason why you play Xenomorphs is you get access to their great plot twists because they have really good ones. Chest burst. If it's a melee combat, put 2 -1/-1 counters on a character in combat. Spook, daze an unprotected enemy character. This is really good. And build a hive. I felt like they made build a hive to go against Thanos. A Thanos deck, turn an enemy location face down. But if it was quick and not, just a main facing, I bet you it would have seen more play. And you have your multi-land for aliens. So there's your blue, your yellow, your green, and your space. So you only get 4 space, 4 green, and 4 red because company uses red and earth. Aliens use green and space. And you get and just like in A Forces, we got tokens with Goblin. You get tokens with facehuggers, and you get this what do they call it? Facehugger. Oh, so this is like your facehugger pile. So when you start playing this, if you use Xenomorphs, you're going to be needing to use these. So I'll get into that if I ever use a deck with Xenomorphs. But that's Aliens, the Alien Battles expansion. You can expect videos popping up soon on matchups. Hopefully you'll see some of these in some of the decks, especially since my friend Rich is finally getting this. So if you like the video, give us a like, subscribe, leave a comment, check out the Facebook page, link in the description. My name is Dread2PCG. Thanks for watching and fight on.